Alrighty, so on today's video we're going to be talking about winter tire, and it is something that it is circumstantial because we are only in the second week of November and already we had our mini snowstorm already, and because of that fact I'm going to be putting my winter tire that I had ordered for the Juke on this thing. And my winter tire for the Juke does come with rims, so it's gonna be a pretty easy install. The purpose of this video is just to see the before and after, because I think those rims will be pretty tight on the Juke. And just gonna go out there real quick to see around before the vehicle, before we replace the wheels, because it is gonna be a wheel and tire package. So let's go out there. So this is the rims and the tire before I switch them to my winter tire roll package set. Let's walk over here. And there's my wheel and tire. And I got this set from TIRERACK. Comes pre-mounted already, and these winter tires are FIRESTONE WINTERFORCE 2. The FIRESTONE WINTERFORCE is actually made by, or Firestone in general is made by Bridgestone. Firestone is just a cheaper brand, and the WINTERFORCE is by far one of the cheapest winter tire that you could get, aside from a Yokohama and Union Royal. But these are pretty decent looking tire. They come with standard like 30-second or something. I guess I'm just gonna be using this. There you go. And when you get a wheel and tire package from TIRERACK, they usually send it with the lug nuts and everything. The box down there is probably the lug nuts, so that this will fit onto your vehicle, because the OE alloy won't fit on the vehicle anymore. The OE alloy lug nuts for the stock wheel that comes with the vehicle. So got this rim because it was pretty cheap, and I think this color is gonna match my skirt on the vehicle, because the Juke skirt is kind of gray. And I did have to downsize because of the cost factor. I went from 225/45/18 to 225/55/17. Basically what that means is my rim was an 18-inch, and when I dropped to a 17-inch, the height of the tire had to be increased to make up for the difference. This is the height of the tire, because the 255 is the side or the width of the tire, or diameter, whatever. It's kind of nice that they label it driver's side, passenger side, whatever. But most important thing is it does come with those lug nuts, or aftermarket lug nut, that will fit into these instead of the lug nut for the alloy wheel on the OEM set, because it probably won't fit on it because of the difference in this whole setup right here. But yeah, this set is pretty cheap. I said it's about 800 or so. So let's go back to the Juke and bring it back in so we can work on it. Once again, this is only the second week of November here in Minnesota, and we already had our first mini snow cluster fuck, or whatever they call it, and we haven't even started spraying salt onto the road yet, so some of the road is kind of frozen, but that is, you know, part of the deal here, because we're usually start spraying salt in like the later portion of November, because that's usually when it snows, right around Black Friday or so. But this is the OE rim once again before I change it. So it's just gonna get the side shot here. But like I said, that rim is kind of the color of the lower skirt of the Juke or spoiler, whatever you call it, and I think it will match it real greatly. And here's another shot from this side. So I got all the tire apart, and it's really good that they label these, because it helps if the vehicle have sensor and it's real uptight about where the sensor goes on the vehicle. And it also helps if the tire is directional, so you don't mess it up, because you don't want to put the wrong side on the wrong side, or the right side on the left on the right. So I think these will look pretty good on the Juke. And I've taken out the hardware on it. And these will be the new lug nut that will fit on this. Alright, so with the first tire out, I'm going to show you the difference when a new rim comes in. So that's the one I just got out of the vehicle. That's the one going in. And these are the lug nut that fit onto this rim. And these are the ones provided by TIRERACK. I can get this open. I probably can't get it with one hand, because these are some crazy adhesive. So, alright, so I use two hands to open it. And this is probably the key. And these are the new lug nut. Okay, notice how long they are compared to the OE. So this is the reason why when you buy a tire and wheel package, the wheel and tire package from TIRERACK, comes with a whole new set of lug nuts. And don't expect your OE lug nuts to fit on these aftermarket ones, because obviously these holes are deeper than that, and these are a lot wider. These are a lot narrower and longer. So that's just what I want to show you before I go ahead and complete this thing. So another important note when installing wheel and tire package from TIRERACK is this thing right here. They purposely put a sticker here so that you will see this center ring right here. This center ring comes with the aftermarket wheel, and it goes right onto this hub like that. Sits on it, push it in, and it's gonna snap into place. What this thing does is usually prevent noise or wobbling of the rim, and the OE doesn't have it because this ring right here is small enough that it will sit right on it. The aftermarket usually have this center ring, and once this is good going one way, but when you uninstall these aftermarket wheel and store them for the summer, you want to make sure that you don't forget about this or don't damage it. So I got two down, two more to go, and I already noticed the significant height difference. Of course the camera won't be able to tell, but obviously I could tell. So these two are like that, and these two are like that. So two more to go. Alright, after an hour or so doing a lot of behind the camera work, my NISMO rims are out. The Juke sits a little bit higher than it's supposed to, and my wheel and tire package winter tire Firestone WINTERFORCE 2 is in, and just to take care of these stickers. Now all that's left is for me to take it down the road and give it a spin, see how it goes. Alright, so far there's no rubbing when turning. TPMS light is still off. These rims sit really nice with the Juke. Sticks out a little, which I like it. That makes it look more aggressive. And then that's pretty nice. I think these are some really good rims. It matches the vehicle. I wish I could get the 18, but they don't offer 18 in this style rim, so too bad. And this is a very cheap rim, so winter it is. So we are done here. Just need to torque this bad boy, and I will see you in another video. Peace out.